Just a few hours ago, this insane looking Eradicator boss was leaked in the Tower Defense X Discord. Who is this new boss? How does he relate to the other Apex Predator boss leaked a while back? Let's find out. As we know, these are likely part of the upcoming Nightmare mode, which is not currently in the game yet, but I think everybody knows that this is going to be the next mode in Tower Defense X, even though John keeps saying redacted, redacted, we know what it means. Anyways, how will these bosses tie into the game? Well, the Apex Predator is an upgrade of the Predator. With the Predator being a mini-boss, this is also likely a mini-boss to the Nightmare mode. The normal Predator shoots towers from its hands, dealing low damage in high bursts. If the Apex Predator is an upgraded version, then what will it do? Well, looking at this model here, it seems that it will have 3 attacks. A flamethrower on its left arm, a quad missile launcher in its right arm, and that quad missile launcher also seems to function sort of like an axe with that shape. My prediction is that this guy will spam missiles everywhere and spam flamethrower attacks, while also occasionally slamming his axe on the ground dealing AoE. And if you've noticed the pattern, a lot of these attacks can actually be correlated to the Eradicator Mark 1, which also will spam fire, launch missiles, and use a melee sword slam attack. So the Apex Predator will likely have maybe 70,000 HP, being an upgrade, maybe double the health, you know, and and it should spam similar attacks to the Eradicator Mark 1, basically being a weaker version of it. So if that's what the Apex Predator is likely to do, what about the Eradicator Mark IC, or 1C? We'll get to that later, but if we look at the model here, it has heavy armor, 2 chainsaw swords, 2 laser launchers on its head, what it looks like, and these are either huge missile launchers, huge laser launchers, or a jetpack. Probably not a jetpack though. I think the lore behind this is that after the Eradicator Mark 1 flew from being defeated in intermediate mode, then it flew back to Dr. Xenon's base, got some upgrades, and became the Eradicator Mark 1C. I think this because you can see on its model it says EM01C, which basically probably means Eradicator Mark 01C. So this means that it will likely breathe fire like before, launch missiles like before, and abuse its swords. This leads me to conclude that it will launch way more and way heavier missiles, have way stronger sword attacks with way more range, and it may also be able to abuse the fact that these swords look like chainsaws, as you can see. One question running through my mind though, that's more important, is that is the Eradicator Mark 1C the only new Eradicator coming? Because why would it go from Eradicator Mark 1 all the way to 1C? Is there a Mark 1B? Is there a Mark 1A? Is the Mark 1A just Mark 1? So if there's a multiple Eradicator Mark variants like this, then does that mean this isn't even the final boss of Nightmare mode, but another mini-boss? Well, only time can tell, because we can't tell much from these 2 leaks. Anyways, if you enjoyed theorizing with me about the new Eradicator Mark 1C mini-boss, or boss, then like and subscribe, because I'm trying to hit 50,000 subscribers by the start of the summer, and that's going to be a tough feat to conquer, but I'm sure that you guys can help me reach this goal, so get to it. Remember, never put off tomorrow what can be done today, and peace out guys, have a good day.